I want to tell you a story. So, yesterday, I was about to get into the shower, and I was scrolling through a lot of self improvement videos trying to figure out what to put on while I was showering. And something that came across my YouTube search bar or whatever it was this fitness video. It was how to improve your fitness and how to lose weight, right? And the first thought that went to my head when I saw that video was that I'm already really fit. I'm already pretty lean. I don't need that advice because I'm like somehow above that advice. Which that segues into the point of this video, which is getting over your ego. Now, in the moment, what happened was that because I've been meditating for so long, I can judge that thought without bias. And I can recognize that truly there's been people who's been working out for 10 years and still have things to improve on in their fitness, right? So it doesn't really make much sense for me, who's been working out for maybe 3-ish years, to say that I don't need fitness advice. But what ego will do to you is that it'll do exactly that. It'll keep you complacent and it'll think that you're above this like low level advice that's below you, right? And truly, it doesn't even make any sense because I assume if you're watching my videos, you're not like the perfect human being. Because if you were perfect, you wouldn't have anything to improve on and you wouldn't be watching my videos. So I assume you are someone who has progress to make in their life. But be careful because ego, if you gain a large ego, it will ruin you because it'll decrease your work ethic and it'll keep you complacent. So what happened is that if I listened to my ego, right? Because my ego told me that I didn't need that fitness video. If I listened to my ego, then I wouldn't be as knowledgeable about fitness as I am now because I wouldn't have gained that knowledge. I ended up watching the video, and it was a really good video, honestly. I learned a lot, but just by thinking that I was somehow above that advice, that could have had pretty big results, right? So, and this can materialize in any sort of realm, right? This could be that maybe you play a sport and you're like you got to varsity, right? So let's say you're playing football and you had a goal to get to varsity, you got to varsity, and now you just want to rest, you just want to chill, right? Thing is, when you're on this journey, there is no such thing as resting. You're always gonna be striving for something bigger, something better, right? So when you get to varsity, it's not the end of your improvement. You have to, well, maybe the your next goal is to be the best on varsity or to be team captain, right? So pretty much what I'm saying is that ego will blind you to what you actually need to improve on. And when you're doing self improvement, that's the worst thing that can happen because you'll just revert back to the average person that's watching entertaining YouTube videos, that's watching stuff like Mr. Beast and all that. And you won't actually be improving anything while everyone else is out here improving. And especially if you're in a business like I am with YouTube, then what happens is that you don't make videos for a month and then you're just irrelevant now because everyone else is making videos, everyone else is working super hard and you're just letting them go ahead of you, right? It's like you're letting them become better than you. It doesn't make any sense, right? So when you do have these like egotistical thoughts that somehow some advice is below you or you don't need to work that hard to achieve your goals. You don't need to work as hard as everyone else. You don't need those like 10-hour days just like super productive that everyone else talks about. You don't need those. Then just recognize that it's not in your best interest to listen to those thoughts and that you can control what you do separate of your thoughts. And this is also why you meditate. I have a video on that if you want to watch it. But just realize that your thoughts aren't always on your side. Stay productive, stay on self improvement, and don't let your ego pretty much blind you to your actual place in life. Also, stay humble because humility will allow you to keep working super hard because you don't think you're there yet, right? If you're humble and you're a YouTuber like I am, you'll think, hey, I can improve my editing skills, right? Because my videos aren't that edited. I can learn more about editing. Let me look up a video on that. Or maybe I need to improve more of my storytelling. I can look up a video on that, right? So Basically, the point of this video was to say that ego really isn't your friend in this self improvement thing, and that humility really is the thing that'll get you to further and further heights, and ego will bring you down lower. So make sure to not listen to those egotistical thoughts and to know that you are separate from them. That was it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.